Welcome back to the big show. So every now and then we like to check in on the stars. Like up here, we're not talking like celebrities, okay? The last time we spoke to our next guest, she talked about Saturn and Neptune's conjunction and how the alignment took place at the same time as massive historical shifts like the end of the Korean War and the Cold War. She also had a prediction of when this would take place. Take a listen. So do we know specifically when that day is?
Yeah, that's going to happen exactly in February, okay? But they're going to be kind of best friends in the sky, off and on, like kind of moving around till that. And it's happening now. It's already started.
Look at all these interesting. Now, Meredith McCowan with Earthling Astrology is joining us to talk about what the transition from the Age of Pisces into the Age of Aquarius will mean for us. You know, you have to
kind of sing it, right?
It's so nice to have you here. Okay, it is so helpful to have you offer a little bit of context from your astrological perspective. What does it mean to leave the Age of Pisces and move into the Age of Aquarius?
So how I like to describe it, the astrological ages on Earth change about every 2,000 years. So the Age of Pisces started, a lot of religions came up on the planet 2,000 years ago.
Jesus,
Buddha, Muhammad, Lao Tzu, I've studied all of them now.
Wow.
And at their core, they all taught love, compassion, forgiveness. And I keep joking, it took us 2,000 years as a species to figure out these messages. And the glyph for Pisces and the symbol is the fishies swimming in perpetual opposite directions. Okay, so you've probably seen this in the last couple years, the us versus them just being amplified.
Yes.
And arguing with people, and you're just spinning in circles. We're not getting anywhere, okay? In a few days, on February 17th, there's a solar eclipse in Aquarius. And eclipses in astrology represent beginnings and endings. So this year, we are thought to be moving more into Aquarian energy. The glyph for Aquarius is 2 zigzaggy equal lines instead of like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I think of us going from this to like, okay, let's figure this out. Let's start to communicate, see other people's perspectives. That doesn't mean we have the same belief system. I don't think we should or like agree on everything.
Right.
But we're going to start to communicate and see other people differently.
Wow.
Okay, so when we drill that down, what does that look like maybe like in day-to-day life? Like what are some of the themes that we should be looking for as these like, as the, you know, as you say, the kind of wavy lines in conjunction, what does that look like maybe on a day-to-day basis?
So Aquarius is a sign of authenticity. So if people are doing things out of duty, obligation, or fear because they should, it's going to get more and more uncomfortable. And I'm seeing people leave relationships, leave jobs that don't serve their souls. And I encourage everybody to follow their passion, because when you follow your passion, it encourages other people to do the same.
So you've got a list of some of these astrological themes that you are anticipating in 2026. Let's bust through some of these.
Sure.
Okay. Rebirth of the United States of America. That feels big.
Wow.
That is,
starting small, huh?
So the United States has a birth chart. It was born on July, 4th, 1776.
Yeah.
We're turning 250 years old this year. There's a planet that takes 250 years to go around the sun. That planet is Pluto. He's the planet of death and rebirth. And even historians have tied the rise and fall of empires to 250-year cycles.
I'm glad that you call him a planet, because I feel like it was upsetting that he got...
Still a planet in astrology.
Thank you.
Oh, the
So I keep
little
saying we're
guy
like-
out in the distance.
I just want Pluto to get some respect.
We're in labor pains right now as we kind of give birth to a new way of being in this country.
Interesting. Dissolution of systems of greed, corruption, and deception.
Okay, so that's the conjunction, which is happening exactly 3 days after the solar eclipse. Eclipse is on the 17th coming up. The conjunction, which only happens at 0 Aries every 6,000 years, is Saturn and Neptune. And Neptune in the negative expression is deception, illusion, smoke and mirrors, even addiction. And Saturn's like full stop. So Neptune is going to start to dissolve any systems running on deception practices. Individuals, corporations using those tactics. It's like this deception can't hide as easily as it used to.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Okay, so you mentioned addiction. Now you also say that also people are conquering personal addictions.
Yes. Neptune is the planet of spirituality, and the lower expression is spirits. So Saturn full stop, like do the work. I think we'll see more and more individuals conquering their personal addictions.
Oh, I would love to see that. A new definition of what fame means.
Yeah, so as the consciousness expands on the planet, and I think of these two planets kind of like installing a software update for humanity. That's how I think of it. You know how your phone installs an update? We're all going to be getting an update to our personal software based on our personal birth chart, which I think is like our design specifications for this human body that we're in.
Interesting.
Okay.
The meat suit we're wearing.
The biological meat suit, getting an upgrade.
So you mentioned earlier about dissolution of greed. Now this maybe ties into that. So also success being viewed as living your purpose instead of being productive.
Right, so now that I'm out of the corporate environment, I think the 40-hour work week is just like why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're all kind of programmed to be the same thing in school, and I think schools are going to change. I've always wondered, like, why kids can't run through the forest and identify plants. Why isn't that school? You know, every kid isn't meant to sit in a desk 9 hours a day.
I was just having that conversation the other day about just needing some more diversity in terms of the types of learning. Okay, before we go, a few upcoming dates to note. So you mentioned that solar eclipse in Aquarius on February 17th.
Right.
Okay, are we going to feel anything?
Depends on your person. I'm feeling it. It's hitting me hard. I've got energy running through my body. I am amped up. I'm excited. So it depends on how Aquarius falls in your birth chart.
Okay, and then the 6,000-year conjunction of Saturn and Neptune is February 20th.
Yep, that's going to kickstart very rapid changes on this planet. And it's thought that these systems of greed, maybe over the next 20 years, will start to collapse and be replaced with systems of need. We've got resources to feed and clothe and shelter every single person on this planet, and that's what Aquarian energy is about. It's the most humanitarian sign in the zodiac.
Meredith,
Yeah.
you are really fascinating.
I know, super
so
fascinating. Thank you.
So listen, if you want to learn more about Earthling Astrology, you can follow along with Meredith's readings. You can go visit her, get on her wait list, head over to TwinCitiesLive.com. We have a link posted there for you.
Fascinating stuff.
I need another hour with her.
All right, there's